right, y'all, it's Luna Bell. Let's go ahead and get our message this morning. Crows. Crows in the background. That reminds me, one of the first things I thought about this morning was The Crow. That had come up last night, the movie, The Crow. 21 on my timer there when I was saying that. That was, and I loved that movie. Iconic movie, the word iconic. But anyhow, it was one of my son's favorite movies. And y'all, I've done a painting of a crow. I'll actually post that. Hold on. This is the painting, my painting. But anyhow, the crows and the color red. I noticed the red background on that painting. The crow. I have on a red robe. I also noticed my nails. A spa date sounds lovely. You're wanting to spoil her, is what I'm hearing. I'm noticing the Queen of Wands right there. Notice the sunflower, the red in the center of it. You got love in your heart. Why do you think she has those sleepy eyes? Teal. What I'm seeing is someone looking into a woman's eyes. Do you have bluish gray, green eyes? They're changeable. Knight of Cups. He's come calling. Message in a bottle. 2:28 on my timer. Six of Wands. Victory. Y'all about couldn't breathe. I felt that catch in my heart. I don't know if y'all felt that. And right behind that is the Chariot. Ooh, look at all those roses. There's a lot of romance here. The number 7 is important. Thank you for confirmation. And right behind that is the World. The World. And notice it looks like a crystal ball almost. This is what dreams are made of. A celestial being. You see them as an angel, 333, an earth angel. The next deck. Alrighty. And the game's over is what I'm hearing. And on the bottom of the deck is a bond. A sacred bond. I'm noticing the wings behind the heart. There are 2 birds, but notice as well, I see a face right here. This over here. Notice the light and shadow. I'm noticing there's like white, like light and shadow there. They don't have to be perfect. Y'all bear the wounds of life. Again, notice the oranges and reddish and going toward the yellows. The red flowers. The care given. Enclosed within this sacred bond. Red Rover, come right on over. This is in the reverse. The battle's over. 4:55 on my timer. It was 4:54 when I saw it, though, okay? They're pointing that out. Someone's nervous about coming forward. Bottom of the deck, 5:15 on the timer, is Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed, so and I'm noticing over here on my angel thingy, on my angel plaque, it has the 2 doves apiece, and y'all, look, this is what I'm seeing, y'all, and I'm getting like wedding vows, and what I'm hearing, it's going to take a lot to change someone's mind about taking vows. And we have faith here. We have faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm. And then we have Lady Venus here as well, downloads and understanding. I'm noticing as well, I noticed this on one of my other cards in a reading I did last night or yesterday sometime. There was this design on maybe it was a collective. It was the box, the front of the box of this. And but it was in the purples. This is in the blues, the throat chakras. I noticed this as well is in a lot of the blues as well. Speak your peace or forever hold your peace. So someone's wanting to come forward, but they're wanting a serious bond with you. They're not playing around. They consider this to be a sacred thing. Look, 12 right behind here. Direction. They're coming in. I'm looking at that they're flying into you. This is exposed. I'm noticing as well the owl here. Truth and clarity is coming for you, darling, but take the other deck. And I'm seeing a particular card in this deck, and I'm wondering if it's going to come out because it shows the garden gate and that it's, open, and all you got to do is just walk right on through it. It was 7:17 on my timer, but I noticed 7:15. That's someone's birthday. We have 10. Disappointment is not the end. I'm reminded of the cycle of the death card, that with death or the tower, okay, death is coming up, but with the tower card and death and all, we have that birth and that rebirth, that transformation cycle. We take the ashes of what is left of the fire and decide what to do with them. We can make a beautiful soap. We can add herbs to it or whatever. Make it what you will. Make it distinctly yours. You are the master creator, and that's what is important. Live in your truth and your authenticity, whatever that may be, but always be true to you in your own heart, your own beliefs. Taking those vows will be much easier then. But there is hope even in the darkest of nights. It depends on your perspective. Are you going to let it tear you down? Or are you going to be creative as fuck and make something out of it? You're pretty smart. I'll give you where credit's due, you know what I'm saying? Start making them soaps. There's so much you can do with ashes. You'd be surprised what you find in the remains of fire. Fire is a beautiful element to work with. Always be cautious and smart about what you do. You might get burned. There's always the flip side. Many blessings to you. Blessed be. It was 9:19 on my timer, y'all.